It's your friendly math tutor, Miss C, here to unlock the magic of graphing inequalities. We have our inequality, y is greater than or equal to -1 plus 2/3 x. This symbol right here, the greater than or equal to symbol, is what makes this an inequality instead of an equation. It also means that there will be many solutions to this inequality rather than a single solution like we see in linear equations. Good news, you already probably know how to start graphing this because we start by graphing it in the same way that we start by graphing a line. The first thing we do is plot the y-intercept, which can be found right here because this is what is left when x is equal to 0. So there we go, we plotted it at 0, -1, and then our next step is to graph the slope. Sometimes we call this m, and we graph the slope by plotting points using this idea we do rise. And in this case, we're rising in the positive direction because 2 is positive. And then we run, and we run horizontally. And we're running horizontally in the positive direction because 3 is also positive. So we are making 2 positive movements. So we are rising up 2 and running 3 to get our first point. We're going to do it one more time because we want to be able to draw a really straight line. We rose up 2, ran 3 to get our third point. Now, we could stop here and we could use a ruler and draw a line, which would be great. But as a reminder, this is just a good skill to have, you can also make another point by rising in the negative direction and running in the negative direction. Remember, in math, 2 negatives make a positive, and when we do that, we can get a fourth point right here. So we went down 2, which is negative. We went to the left 3, which is negative. And we made a positive slope, essentially, because two negatives make a positive. All right, now, because our inequality has an and or equal to, so greater than or equal to part, we connect all of these points with a solid line. So it's different if there's not an or equal to. So solid line, just like we would if we were graphing an equation. Here's where things get different. Remember, inequalities have many solutions. Equations do not. So we have to show all the solutions through shading. So basically, we are going to shade the area in which there are a large number, an infinite number of solutions. So here's how I like to do that. I start by looking at the y-intercept. We decided already it was -1. Since y has to be greater than or equal to -1, that means y has to be bigger. I know that all of the y values above -1 are potential solutions, right? Which means that I want to shade this entire area above my line because there are an infinite number of solutions in this area. And that is how you graph an inequality. Make sure to subscribe for more math videos. Till next time.